Something strange is happening on the internet. Every day, millions of people go online searching for something. According to estimates, more than 12 billion searches happen online daily. People search for solutions, products, information, and recipes too. And while all of this is happening, something else is happening. Every day, millions of transactions take place online. People are buying software, digital products, buying from small creators and tiny online stores that didn't even exist years ago. In fact, the global e-commerce industry generates trillions of dollars a year. Money is constantly moving from one person to another, from strangers to creators, and from customers to people who simply kept showing up with something valuable. Meanwhile, there's you, sitting at home, scrolling through your phone, watching other people succeed online. Maybe you've tried things before. Maybe you've thought about starting something. A YouTube channel, a small business, a side hustle, or a digital product. But somehow, it never seems to work. And after a while, a quiet thought creeps in. Maybe I'm just not good enough. But here's the strange part. Right now, at this very moment, there are people on the internet searching for things you already know, skills you already have, searching for solutions you could create. Simply put, there are people out there waiting to pay for the value you have. The only problem, they can't see you. And once you realize this, you start to see the real reason why very little or none of the internet money reaches you. So in this video, I'd like to show you a simple method to remove the wall between you and the people wanting to pay for your value. Stay with me till the end so you don't miss out. For most of our lives, we've been taught a very simple formula. Work hard, get good at what you do, and success would eventually follow. It sounds fairly logical, and for a long time, that idea actually made sense because in the traditional world, opportunities were limited. If you opened a small shop in your town, only a small number of people could discover you. Your reputation spread slowly, and your growth depended on how good you were at what you did. Now, anyone could reach a global audience. A designer in their bedroom could sell to someone across the world. A small creator could reach millions of viewers, and a small idea could spread across the internet within a matter of hours. So for the first time in history, it looked like talent had an unlimited distribution. But when you actually look at what succeeds online, the pattern starts to look very different. There are incredibly educated people struggling to get noticed, artists with extraordinary skills barely getting any attention, and highly talented people with almost no audience. And at the same time, average creators are making millions, and simple ideas are spreading across the internet. Products are going viral that aren't necessarily better, just more visible. And this reveals something most people don't realize. The internet didn't create the same system we are used to. It created something entirely different. It created the visibility economy. And in the visibility economy, the people who win are not always the most talented. They are the people who are most seen. The internet runs on attention. Every platform you use, YouTube, Google, Instagram, or TikTok, is designed to show people a few number of things out of millions. When someone opens YouTube, they don't see every video that exists. They only see a few number of videos the algorithm chooses to show them. When someone searches on Google or scrolls through social media, they only see a few posts that make it into their feed. And this reveals something very important. Most things on the internet are never seen. It's not because they are bad, but because they were never visible enough to reach the right people. And once you understand this, the online economy starts to make more sense because the path from value to money usually looks like this. First, people need to see you. Actually, the right people need to see you. These are people who already have the desire and need for the value you have to offer. Once they start seeing you, they start paying attention to what you do. And over time, that attention builds trust. And when people trust you, they are much more likely to buy from you. So the real flow of the internet economy looks like this. Visibility leads to attention leads to trust, and trust eventually leads them to pay for the offers you make. But here's something most people don't realize. Visibility doesn't happen once, it compounds. The first time you post something, almost nobody sees it. The second time, a few more people might. But as you keep showing up, something starts to change. The little effort you've been making starts to grab people's attention. So now I'm going to give you the simple steps you can use to start building your visibility online. But before that, Let's imagine this for a moment. Imagine there's a wall on the internet. On one side of the wall, millions of people are searching for you, willing to pay you, and some are searching for things you already know. On the other side of the wall, there's you. And the wall between you isn't lack of intelligence or talent. It is a wall of invincibility separating you from a great opportunity. And the sad part is, most people spend years stuck behind that wall. So once you realize the wall exists, the real question becomes, how do you remove it? If invisibility is the problem, then visibility is the solution. And this is where the game of building wealth online becomes different from the traditional world. For a long time in history, the equation looked like this. Skill equals work equals income. But online, the equation changed. Skill and value and visibility equals wealth. And the moment visibility enters the equation, everything changes. New opportunities appear, new audiences form, and your value can finally reach the people who are looking for it. So how do you build visibility to reach your ideal customers? You can do that using these 3 simple steps. Most people focus entirely on creating something, but very few people think about how it actually spreads. The easiest way to start is to create a YouTube channel. It is the world's second most used video search engine, and most of the people looking for you are on YouTube. All you need is your smartphone and a good editing software. If you're a beginner, this is a good place to start from, but don't limit yourself to just YouTube. There are other platforms that you can use to grab attention like TikTok, Instagram, WeChat, and WhatsApp. They are also bridges that connect your ideas to more people who are looking for them. Because without distribution, even the best ideas stay hidden. Another powerful way to become visible online is by tapping into attention that already exists. Instead of starting from zero, connect your ideas to places where people are already paying attention. That might mean participating in trending conversations or breaking down ideas from well-known creators and using platforms where millions of people are already searching for answers. The internet is full of attention. The key is learning how to step into it. And that leads us to the next one, which is what most people find difficult to do. Visibility rarely happens once, it compounds over time. The creators who eventually succeed online are not always the most talented. They are the ones who simply keep showing up by posting relevant content and keep pushing to reach the right audience. Each piece of work becomes another opportunity to be discovered and another chance for the right person to find you. So over time, something interesting starts to happen. The wall slowly disappears, more people discover you, more people start paying attention, and eventually the value you've been building finally reaches the people who were looking for it all along. But then, something else becomes important. Because visibility alone isn't enough. What you bring into the spotlight has to be worth seeing and has to be worth paying for. And if you don't know how to create that value, that's an entirely different problem.